welcome to UnclesShooter's workshop in another episode of Appetite for Deconstruction. Your host is John Schuster. Today's item is an item purchased from the Michigan State University Surplus Store for a whopping $5. Here's a quick review of the product. It is a Model 4. There's a couple of potentiometers on there, a handful of RF jacks, a few more potentiometers, and it appears to be that the panel on this device is separate. So we might be able to salvage this nice metal box that it's in. On the back there's another BNC connector, a fuse, and a power cord. After removing the cover, you can take a look at the inside of the device. It has a very discreet item printed circuit board and what appears to be a power supply over here with a transformer that looks like it might be a little on the old side. Turn the unit around. You can see on the inside there's a potentiometer. The RF jacks are mounted on there with bolts, so they should be pretty easy to take off. And a couple of potentiometers and a couple of lights and switches. Let's tear into it. Well, here is the booty from the most recent UnclesShooter's workshop Appetite for Deconstruction, and we'll take a real quick review here. The big part is this full metal on case, fully enclosed, with a metal panel that if the actual metal panel itself is flipped over, it could be used over on this project case. We do have a power supply, but after testing it we found out that it's burned out. We have the main logic board for the unit, which is rather archaic, and we will salvage a few parts off of it and toss the rest of it away. We have some standoffs, a couple of burnished aluminum knobs, a couple of trim potentiometers, a couple of switches and a light, 3 100K ohm potentiometers, a fuse, a handful of BNC connectors, 110 volt cage, or 110 volt cord, and a handful of parts that go with this. So I guess the big question here is this material worth $5? I think this might be a marginal call at this time, but the project case by itself is probably a couple of bucks, and the hardware itself might be worth $3 or $4. So this might be one of those cases where maybe it was or wasn't worth the $5, but it was fun tearing it apart. Again, thank you from UnclesShooter's Workplace. Visit us at UnclesShooter.com.